the OFI Pad, the blog with attitude. My name is Owen Fitzpatrick, and I'm very delighted to be joined by an expert in style. She is the co-presenter of Off the Rails television program on RT1. She has been in the area of fashion for many years, and she is one of the most wonderful people that I'm delighted to have on the Charisma Bootcamp. Sonya.
Quite an introduction, Owen.
Well, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to impress. How do you like the way? I mean, I've dressed up specifically for you. What do you think?
What was your aim?
I was trying to be impressive, to show sort of the scarf. You know, I know scarves are in the winter. The tie, just to be a little bit formal. I'm trying to show off my tight, you know, my firm physique.
Okay.
And then the tracksuit was sort of demonstrate a bit of casualness. So we've got the formal with the casual with the, you know, with the winter.
I think if you want to grab people's attention, you've done an admirable job.
Excellent, fantastic. Well, there you have it. I'm obviously one of the best dressed people that Sonya's met.
No, I didn't say that.
No?
No. I said you were certainly attention grabbing.
Okay, well that's the first step to becoming very successful, I'm sure it.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with how you grab people's attention.
Okay, so I suppose dressing well is one way to create charisma, because you walk in, you grab people's attention like I've done.
Not necessarily, because the clothes we wear create a message.
Okay.
And not all attention grabbing is good. If I robbed your wallet, I'd grab your attention.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I've done it in a good way.
That's right. But if you did rob my wallet, I probably wouldn't have anything. But anyway, I wanted to ask you a quick question, just to get some advice from you. A lot of people are out there, you know, going on interviews. Could you give us some suggestions or tips on how to dress your best for an interview?
I think you really need to think about what your message is and what you want your message to be, and also what your interviewer wants to hear. You know, it's very much like being on a first date. You want to create the right impression. So I would say make yourself familiar with the world in which your interviewer lives. Don't be afraid to scope it out and see what people who work in that company are wearing.
Okay.
And mimicry is a very enthusiastic and subtle way to bring yourself into people's world. So it's not that you want to dress exactly like the person who's interviewing you, but if you dress in a way that is suitable for their environment, they're going to feel that you belong before you even open your mouth.
Okay, excellent. And I'm just wondering what sort of job I'll get dressed like this.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure you'll be very successful.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure I will be as well. Now, also, a lot of people tend to think that, look, some people are just stylish and other people aren't. Is there a way I can learn to become more stylish?
Yeah, I think there is. I mean, I think, like anything, you know, you couldn't pick up a scalpel and become a surgeon. Everything takes a little bit of practice, and the first thing you need is the technical information, the nuts and bolts that make something work. Learning about your body shape, learning about your silhouette, learning how clothes can enhance your assets and enhance what you've got. And once you understand the technicals, then with practice you can begin to become adept at putting it into play. So it does take a bit of practice, and a lot of people that I meet, you know, are afraid to shop. They don't know where to start. They're intimidated by the environment. They're intimidated by the people who work in the environment. But actually, if you know what you're looking for, you have a confidence then that helps you to really achieve your goal.
Excellent, excellent. And tell me, what are you going to be covering on the Charisma Bootcamp?
Well, I have a sort of a philosophy on dressing, which is based over 20 years experience in retail and as a stylist and, you know, as a TV presenter now. And it's really about ownership of your physical presence, ownership of your style. You know, if I meet somebody and give them advice on how to look, it's not a prescription that I've developed. What it is a marriage of the needs of the person and what will make them comfortable and make them look their best. So each time I meet somebody, it's about their needs and how they can progress their own style rather than me telling them what to wear. So we'll be exploring the whole idea of what suits body shapes,
cool,
male and female,
excellent,
how to use clothing as architecture and armour, and that just little added boost that can make the difference between feeling confident walking into a room and not. And also, I think clothing can completely skew the way people see our bodies. So to use that to our advantage is a massive tool.
Excellent. Well, I for one am really excited about, in particular, learning from yourself. Not that, as I said, I think it's obvious I don't need much advice, but to have you on the boot camp is absolutely terrific.
It's going to be great.
Thanks so much, Sonya.
You're so welcome.
For now, though, this is Owen Fitzpatrick. This has been Sonya Lennon. She's going to be one of the many guest speakers we have in the Charisma Bootcamp. It's going to be something amazing. So make sure you book yourself a place the 9th to the 12th of December, Burlington Hotel, Dublin 4. This has been the OFI Pad, the blog with attitude. Thanks again, Sonya.
Thanks, Owen.
Look forward to seeing you soon.